The Grandsharp knife has a cool handle made from abalone shells that looks unique. In this review, I will be testing the Grandsharp knife to see how it performs in the kitchen and whether its stylish appearance translates to functional use. The Grandsharp knife features a handle made from abalone shells and a blade with a unique Damascus pattern. The knife's imported Japanese AUS10 core provides a good balance of hardness, durability, and corrosion resistance, making it a reliable choice for kitchen use. While AUS10 may not be the hardest or most durable steel, it can still hold a sharp edge and withstand regular use. The Grandsharp knife has a sloped half bolster design that provides a comfortable gripping option when you pinch the blade. This design allows your finger to rest comfortably in front of the bolster without feeling discomfort. The point of balance is at the bolster, so the weight distribution shifts towards the handle, which will assist you with the primary cutting motion of this knife style. The spine and the choil are nicely rounded and the handle has extra contouring for a comfortable and secure grip. However, it's important to note that the handle is made of smooth, transparent resin that can become slippery when it is wet. So if you have sweaty hands or can't keep your knife hand dry, you may want to consider a knife with a different handle material like wood. It's worth noting that the mosaic pin on the handle is purely decorative, as it doesn't go through the handle itself. The Grandsharp knife has a chef's knife profile with quite a pronounced curve, which is ideal for a rocking motion. The blade thickness is around 1.8 mm above the heel and 1.7 mm in the middle, therefore the blade has a spine distal taper, making the front and middle part of the knife thinner. The bevel is sharpened at around 15 degrees on each side, resulting in a thin and sharp edge that is also quite durable. While out-of-the-box sharpness was good, I did notice some inconsistency on the factory sharpening, but more about that in the maintenance section. The Grandsharp knife has a distal taper that gives different sharpness levels across the blade profile, allowing for more precise cuts when using different parts of the knife. The front part of the knife is narrower and thinner, making it easier to slice through softer produce without any drag. The layered Damascus pattern with feelable ribs also prevents some food from creating a suctioning effect. The nice distal taper and Damascus pattern prevents things like potatoes from suctioning to the blade, and the narrow and thin front part won't create any drag, making it easy to go through an onion. Looking at the choil, you can see that the knife is thin behind the edge, providing an overall smooth cutting performance on multiple produce. It won't split a carrot and goes through it smoothly. The nice 51mm blade height at the heel and 28mm distance from underneath the handle provide enough knuckle clearance. At 244 grams, the Grandsharp knife strikes a good balance between the weight and ease of use, making it ideal for those who want a knife with some heft but not too heavy. The rounded blade profile is particularly well suited for a rock slicing motion. The imported Japanese AUS10 core steel used in the Grandsharp knife was advertised with a Rockwell hardness rating of 60 to 62. With this level of hardness, the knife is capable of holding a sharp edge for a long time, meaning you won't have to sharpen it as frequently as some other knives. In my experience, the edge retention lasted around 6 months with the regular honing sessions in between before needing to be resharpened on a whetstone. It's important to note that while the AUS10 core steel has good edge retention, the sharpness of the knife will dull over time with regular use, so occasional honing and sharpening are still necessary to maintain its cutting performance. The AUS10 core is relatively low maintenance due to its rust and corrosion resistance properties. It can be easily sharpened using most whetstones without difficulty. However, I did notice some inconsistency in the sharpened angle, which is also visible to the naked eye in the knife's blade profile, including a flat spot at the front that required extra attention when sharpening to avoid flattening it further. Despite this, the knife was still easy to sharpen overall. For the price of around $45, the Grandsharp knife offers a good price-performance ratio, making it an attractive option for home cooks. The knife comes with a microfiber cloth and a plastic knife guard, which adds to its value. However, there are some areas where improvements could be made, such as the consistency of the out-of-the-box sharpening and the roughness of the logo. Additionally, those with sweaty hands or who struggle to keep their knife hand dry may want to consider a knife with a different handle material such as wood. Overall, the knife is well suited for those who prefer a rocking motion due to its round belly profile and who are looking for a decently priced option. If you don't like to rock with your knife, then a knife with a straighter blade profile will be a better option. If you are curious about the Grandsharp chef's knife or want to purchase it, you can find more information in the links provided below. Don't hesitate to share your thoughts or ask questions in the comment section. Thank you for watching and I see you in the next video.